It's Friday and I'm going to talk about my finances. I'm getting help from a charity who is going to help me to organize a budget to start paying those debts off so that I can have a mortgage and own my home one day. I'm still living at my mum's. Obviously, as you can see, I'm in a hotel just for a bit of personal space and to knock out the to-do list one by one. I'm missing having my personal space. I haven't had my personal space for like almost 3 years. No, over 3 years, yeah. And it's just great to have. So, staying realistic with regards to moving out of my mum's home and into my own space. It's about calculating that rent money and calculating the savings to get a mortgage and own your own home, your own space. I've lived in a one-bedroom apartment and I have lived in a three-bedroom house, and living in a three-bedroom house is beautiful. Living in a one-bedroom apartment is cute. It's really, really cute. Depending on what you want with future. So I have the dream and the visualization of buying a three-bedroom house and renting the rooms out, but I don't know if I can cope with living with strangers. So when I fantasize about being in my own space while I'm in my mother's home, it'll have to be an apartment because I've experienced living in a one-bedroom apartment for like 3 years and having that space and decorating and all those beautiful things that we all took for granted. So the coronavirus has not caused a hindrance to getting my debt sorted out. It's been pretty okay to call the creditors. But one thing I have to say is if you have people who owe you money and you're a business, try and make the call charges affordable for mobile phones. Like, I have spent £5 on like a 4-minute call. I know they do call you back, but sometimes there's a queue. So with regards to finances and getting in contact with your creditors and paying the debts off, try and make it affordable for us to call you. My God, that's been a nightmare. Because if you're in debt and you want to pay them off, the last thing you want to be doing is spending £50 on credit just to call them all. So there are a few lenders that I have to call back. Hence talking about the credit thing. So I'm just going to get dressed. I have a few hours before I have to check out. And yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning. Clearing my mind of all the junk and the interruptions that come with post-traumatic stress disorder. And then calling the creditors with their high call charges, might I add.